Hey guys, welcome back. My name is John. Today we got my boy Kevin here. Show you one of his deck profiles. So thank you for joining in with the lounge, bro. Let's get to it.
Alright guys, so this is my FERNANDEZ Lunalight deck profile. So this is a project I've been working on for a while, and I got some inspiration off of this YouTube video I saw. This guy trying to play it, but he was playing it a little differently. So I basically perfected this as much as I can, and there's still other cards I want to try, like the Performer Popper card and maybe Magician Souls for the dead Tenkies and Tensus and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm gonna show you. So the first card you play is obviously the three dragon, because dragon is he's kind of broken. If you can get the float off with Tiger King, he's a free reborn as long as you have the Link Monster for cost, and he sets here the counter trap, which negates spells and traps. So yeah, he's a mandatory. Then I played 2 bear and 1 wolf bark. So normally you only need 1 bear because you just need the 1 bear to pop the Tiger King, but you need the extra bear because you want to, after you pop the Tiger King, you want to pop it again to float into bear and wolf bark, and wolf bark will give you another extender. So that's why you play 2 bear. You could also cut it and play gorilla, but I think bear is more effective right now. So the next cards we play is 2 roosters, because rooster is basically the enabler for the deck. It's free. It gives a search on summon any fire fist. It sets any formation, and if you have the Link Monster, it's free of cost. So you don't pay cost, you just set it for free. So it's a very good card. You can bump it to 3, but I play 2 because I don't want to max out too much on the space. So the next card I play is 1 buffalo. It's a free summon from the graveyard by sending 2 formation or fire fist, but when you have the Link Monster, it's no cost, so it's for free summon. So for the supportive engine, I played 2 red resonator. So this is for this plus any level 4 equals horse prince, and horse prince summons a level 3 out of your deck, which usually you go into rooster. So rooster can grab you the bear, and then it can also send you a Tensu if you have a Tenki on board or anything to reset. But usually you can get it with just summoning a Tiger King and getting whatever you need. So it doesn't even matter if you don't have. You more want it for the search. The other supportive engine, I play 1 Thoroughblade because I played 3 Barrage. So it's basically, it's kind of like a Brilliant Fusion if you think about it. It's like 1 Barrage is an extra extender for a level 4 Beast Warrior, so it just helps you make Tiger King or any beast or the Link Monster if you need to. So it's actually pretty good. So yeah, we played 1. It's also the reason why I played this one and not Whiptail or nothing is because if you draw double Barrage, you can activate Barrage, pop Barrage, summon Thoroughblade effect, discard the Barrage, get a free draw, maybe push into a hand trap, and it just makes your other Barrage is dead since you only play one Zodiac. So now for the Lunalights, I play 3 Tiger. It's obvious, this card's amazing, card's insane. It's just a free summon. It's infinite. It's not once per turn. Yeah, it's not much else you can say about this card. Next you play is 3 Kaleido Check. Kaleido Check is a free cost to dump. It sets up the Lunalight engine, and honestly your best opening is basically red resonator plus this. And if you have it, you can play a Tenki to get the Tiger King, but usually you can get to the Tiger pretty easily. But this plus red resonator is free because you activate this, you dump the card, then you synchro into the Horse Prince. The Horse Prince summons basically gets your engine going, and then you still have this engraved to revive with the Tiger or the Lunalight Perfume, which I also play. So next I play 1 Martin and 1 Emerald Burn. So these are really just targets to summon out of Tiger, specifically this one. But Martin, some people play 2 Martin in regular Lunalight builds like Dangers, but I see in testing you don't need the second one. I know DD Crow is pretty popular, but I mean honestly, if they have the DD Crow, they have the DD Crow. You just gotta play another extender. It is what it is. So I'd rather not play 2 and brick on 2 than just draw 1 and be able to just cycle through it. And if it gets away, then I just play another extender. So for the hand traps, 3 Ash and 2 DD Crow. I want to bump DD Crow to 3 because I think it's better at 3. But yeah, it's pretty standard. And then for the spells, for the formations, 3 Tenki, 2 Tensu, and that's pretty much it. They just extra normal summon, and search any Beast Warrior. You can't really get more than that. 2 Resonator Call to get to the Resonators, because they're actually pretty important. They're great normal summons, and they're great Ash baits and Veiler and permanent baits because you have so many extenders that it doesn't matter. Next, 3 Call by the Grave. You're playing combo deck, so you have to play these. Next, you play 3 Lunalight Perfume. This is just another extender and a searcher. So it just summons a 1 Lunalight from the graveyard, and when it's in the graveyard, you can banish it, add a Lunalight from your deck to your hand by discarding 1 from your hand. So it searches Tiger, searches whatever piece you need. Mostly you search Tiger because it's free. Next you play 2 Foolish Barrier Goods to get to the perfume, and also you could also dump any formation that you're missing. So like let's say you're missing, let's say you have Tenki but you can't get to the Tensu, you could dump the Tensu, activate the Link Monster to add back the Tensu. So it's another way to cycle through your engine. Then we play 3 barrages, just I already explained it earlier, it's just another extender. And then 1 counter trap. So the counter trap is pretty good. Sucks when you draw it, but it's good because it just negates any spell trap. So when you on your end board, you basically have this plus a bunch of negates. So this protects you from evening match and other like Dark Ruler no more. So I feel like this strong. Honestly, in my opinion, I feel like this board is a lot stronger than the Spiral build because they have no protection outside of the Trigate, and this has Trigate plus Dweller Appaloosa. It has a bunch. It's a lot. I'll show the combo later. Alright, so onto the extra deck. We play 2 Tiger King. You need 2 because you go through 1 for the double pop, and sometimes the second one comes up to go for negations, and sometimes you just need to summon 2 to pop 2. So it's mainly for the float, but it's also very good for its effect too. Next you play 1 Emerald. This is just to put back your engines because when you're doing the combo, you get 1 free XYZ summon basically for whatever you want. So I chose Emerald so you can put back your engines. So like if they do end up breaking your board, you have something to do next turn. Yeah. So next you play 1 Firefist Cardinal. This card is pretty good. It shuffles any 2 face up cards on the field and or in graveyard. So it's just generically good. Next is Tornado Dragon. Self-explanatory. Pops back row, pops up face-up cards, floodgates. So it's pretty good. 1 Diamond Dire. Diamond Dire is very important for the combo because sometimes you don't have the bear play, so you can make Diamond Dire and Tiger King, and then you use Diamond Dire to pop the Tiger King so you can float. Next is Dweller. Dweller is just good against pretty much everything right now. Next you have the 2 Firefist Link Monsters. So this card is amazing for Firefist. This basically says my deck don't pay cost, which is amazing. So you discard, no you don't discard. You target any formation on the field or in the graveyard, you bounce it back to your hand, you dump a Firefist. Usually you dump Buffalo because Buffalo, you can bring it back from the graveyard for free because of the Eagle. And then yeah, it enables all your whole engine. The only downside to it is it can only be switched on once per turn. So if they get rid of it, you can't bring it back. But that doesn't matter. Usually by then you're already so far in that it's irrelevant. Next, play 1 Appaloosa. Appaloosa's broken. That's all you can really say about this card. Next, you play Proxy Dragon. You play Proxy Dragon only because of its arrows, because of the way you play the combo, you actually get to use both. So you can summon a Dweller and a Tornado or whatever other rank 4 you want, whichever arrow. And also it's a link 2. So when you go into Appaloosa, it's already a free link 2 to go into 3 materials. Next one, Phoenix, just for back row, and doesn't really come up for the arrows, but mainly for back row. 1 Boros Sword just for the OTK, because this is great going second. 1 Sunlight Wolf. It's great for recycling Ash and any fire monster you have. So depending on the matchup, like if you know Ash is very strong against this specific matchup, you summon the Sunlight Wolf and you keep using the Ash. And because it's only 2 fire, it's generic. So yeah. And then the 1 Horse Prince for the whole engine.
Nice. So in regards to your side deck, I know this was a deck profile that you were just working on, and you're still, currently still trying to get all those crooks and crannies out, in the deck itself. But what would you typically side? I mean, for like meta decks, like Orcus matchup, for example, what would you typically side out of your main deck, and then what would you replace that with yourself?
Okay, so for Spiral specifically, I guess the typical stuff you normally side against Spiral, Wing Dragon or Raw Spear mode, evenly match, things to slow them down like Droll. Pretty much that for that matchup. For Orcus, to be honest, your Orcus matchup is actually pretty easy because you make rank 4s very easily, so Dweller is like your side card. So if you had to side something against that deck, DD Crows to target the skeletons, their target whenever they activate skeletons to try to Masquerena, or you could side basic Kaijus just to get over the Masquerena, because honestly the only real interruptions are Dingirsu and Masquerena, and then because usually their end board doesn't always end on a Galatea with the counter trap. Sometimes they do, but they prefer to end on the Masquerena Dingirsu. So you can usually just have enough to push through that, and you have so many extenders in this game, in this deck, that like you can get Masquerena and Dingirsu and still push. So yeah, so it's pretty easy.
So what do you typically side out of your main? I mean, you mentioned Spear mode and Droll for like Spiral matches as well. Like, what do you typically side out of your main?
So So depending if you're going first or second, depending on the matchup, you can side out the counter trap because it's not good going second because you don't wanna, it's dead if you draw it. You can side out, honestly, just extra like search cards. Like you can side out these because the resonators are great starters, but they're not. You have so many other ways to do the combo that aren't like they're not costly. So you can side those out. Depending on the meta, you can side out the hand traps. You can side out. Yeah, pretty much. That's pretty much it. You don't really need to side too heavily against the meta because your deck already does what it needs to do to get through. And no. You have cards like Tiger King that negate the all monsters on the board. So basically, there really isn't no protection. Like Dingirsu can protect, but you could just summon a Tiger King detached, and then all the monsters on the board are negated. So you just play through it. It's like it doesn't hurt. So you really don't need to side much. The only real deck you need to worry about is the spiral board when they go first. It's a die roll match. If I go first, they lose. If they go first, I lose. Because in the main deck, you don't have it. Like if they go up the full Trigate board, you don't have enough to push through Apollosa, Trigate, and Sleeper with just your main deck, But in the side deck, yeah, then it's a lot easier. But if let's say you win game 1, or they win game 1, you win game 2, game 3 you have to open your side cards, or else you pretty much lose because they're a more consistent deck. So than this. So yeah, it's pretty much it for the side. I mean, for side in general, to side evenly, side mind controls. You can also side instant fusions for Millennium Eyes Restrict. I think that's a pretty good card. You can side Prankatops for Floodgates. Twin Twisters for the Altergeist matchup. Yeah, for the Altergeist matchup, you're not scared of the Altergeist matchup. You have so many extenders, you can push through most of this stuff. Yeah, it's pretty much it. I mean, yeah. Alright guys.
Thank you so much for joining in. Thank you, Kevin, for the FERNANDEZ deck profile. Make sure to check out the lounge and our Discord for entering into tournaments as well as any content that's coming out. Thank you so much for watching.
Alright guys, peace.